Welcome back, everybody. Today we are starting another new game, Diablo Hellfire, going classic. I do plan on eventually playing all of the Diablo games, but we are going to start with the first one here, the order in which it was intended. And especially excited with Diablo 4 coming out. And obviously, I don't think we're going to have the time to play through all three first games and their DLCs before Diablo 4 can release. But we will get there eventually. So I'm going to start things off just by restarting the intro here. So enjoy. Yeah, I don't get the tentacle thing. I'm almost wondering if the artist created that cutscene before they finalized what Diablo was going to look like. It just doesn't make much sense to me. Also, it would be really nice, Blizzard, if you would just make a remaster of Diablo. You did it for Diablo 2. Diablo 3 doesn't really need it. Diablo 4 is coming out. Like, come on. Get the remaster for Diablo 1. This has been such a pain in the butt to get working on my modern computer. But let's just continue forward with the new game. Now, there are three classes to choose from. We have Warrior, Rogue, and Sorcerer. The Rogue can be really good. The Rogue's best if you have somebody else playing with you, co-op, I think. I mean, there's some amazing players out there that can just dominate with Rogue from the beginning. I am not one of them. Sorcerer starts off really weak and spongy, but by end game, super OP. And the Warrior class is just kind of your in-between, right? I will say that the Rogue is especially useful at the beginning of the game, just to get some distance between you and some tougher enemies. The Warrior, you have to be up close and personal the whole way through, and that can make things really difficult. Honestly, to start with, I know I just said that I'm not too great with the Rogue, but I want to get better. So let's try the Rogue. And we need a name here, so there we go. And difficulty. I am absolutely playing on normal mode. This game is old, but it is hard. Now again, there's some masters out there that can go right in hell mode, and they don't get touched. They beat the game, like, make it look easy. I'm not one of those people. We're a casual player here. So we're gonna go with normal mode. That's really it for settings. Starting off in the town of Tristram.
I don't have a spell ready.
Walking super
Stand a
fast.
fellow drinking peace?
How are you doing, Farnham? Town drunk. Any gossip?
No one ever listens to me. Somewhere, I ain't too sure, but somewhere out of the church, the whole pile of gold, gleaming, shining, just waiting for someone to get it.
And he's not entirely wrong. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of gold for us to collect, but it is interesting as to why he thinks it's down there. We can immediately see there's something just not quite right with that fountain. Let's talk to the elder here.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Pepin. I count him as a true friend. Perhaps the closest I have here. He is a bit addled at times, but never a more caring or considerate soul has existed. His knowledge and skills are equaled by few, and his door is always open.
Well, that is some very good information to know, Elder. We'll be sure to talk to the healer when we need his assistance. Griswold?
Well, what can I do for you? Look at that edge, that balance. A sword in the right hands, and against the right foe, is the master of all weapons. Its keen blade finds little to hack or pierce on the undead, but against a living, breathing enemy, the sword will bitter slice their flesh.
Damn straight. So that's Griswold the blacksmith. And it appears he has a shop as well. Unfortunately, we do not have any... Oh, we do have money, I stand corrected. We have 100 gold to start with. And we could buy some armor. I do not believe we have anything already equipped, but we'll have to check that later. We can't really afford anything good right now, though. We can get a level 1 cap, a level an armor 7 robe, and well, there's a club, but we don't really want that. A better bow, but we can't afford it. Seems we can't really afford anything that we need at this point. He also has premium items for sale, otherwise known as enchanted items. They will have magical properties to them, such as the fine rags will give you a plus 25% to your armor rating. And of course, we can't really afford anything that he has. And of course, we can sell items, repair items. Let's check our current inventory. We've got 100 gold pieces and a bow. That is it. I am tempted to buy that robe
what can I do for
right
you?
off the bat, just to give us a little bit of armor rating. Most of the best armor that we're going to find in the game, though, is going to be in the dungeon in the church, so I'm not going to spend... I don't want to spend too much money, but I'm going to spend all my money anyway. Later on, there will be an occasional really good item from Griswold that you can get in the shop, especially if you're finding yourself stuck on a level
What ails you, my friend?
and you're just not getting good drops.
Cain is a true friend and a wise sage. He maintains a vast library and has an innate ability to discern the true nature of many things. If you ever have any questions, he is the person to go to.
Alright, so Cain recommends Pepin, and Pepin recommends Cain. Guess we can ship them. Oh, please don't ship them. We can't afford anything, but he sells basic healing and mana rejuvenation items. Oh, actually, I take that back. Just healing items.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
Seems like we've gotten our first quest here then. Or not. No, he was just giving us an introduction. But it does sound like that the village has quite a bit of trouble going on. We're gonna go this way and talk to the witch.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Good evening, madam.
The hand, the heart, and the mind can perform miracles when they are in perfect harmony. The healer Pepin sees into the body in a way that even I cannot. His ability to restore the sick and injured is magnified by his understanding of the creation of elixirs and potions. He is as great an ally as you have in Tristram.
Sounds pretty good. She also sells mana rejuvenation, a scroll of town portal. Let's go, come on. Rejuvenation potions, search scrolls, lightning, identify. Some better scrolls here. Inferno, flash, phasing, Book of Ring of Fire, Book of Lightning Wall, Staff of Elemental, Warrior Staff of the Holy Bolt, and the Warrior Staff of the Holy Bolt. And definitely outside of our price range at the moment. We're not going to be seeing Adria very often. Honestly, I'm only going to primarily be purchasing Scroll of Town Portals, just for a quick getaway when we find ourselves in a sticky situation. And if you are a mage, she will be your #1 stop for your spells, your tomes, recharging your staff, everything that you need. And we can go back south, across the bridge. And somewhere right around here is going to be a young lad that sells items. There he is.
Psst, over here.
Wirt the peg-legged boy. Says, I have something to sell, but it will cost 50 gold just to take a look. He will procure unique items with special magic properties. In my personal experience, most of the time when I talk to him, what he has isn't really that good, and it's overpriced. And it's just not worth paying the 50 gold to even see what it is. We might go to him once or twice just to see what it's like, but honestly, he's usually not worth it. But what kind of gossip do you have, Wirt?
Ogden is a fool for staying here. I could get him out of town for a very reasonable price, but he insists on trying to make a go of it with that stupid tavern. I guess at the least he gives Jillian a place to work, and his wife Garda does make a superb shepherd's pie.
Alright, so we've got some great shepherd's pie over at the inn. Unfortunately, we'll never be able to enjoy it. The last person here in town is the maiden here, the barmaid.
Good day. How may I serve you?
She doesn't provide any services, but she is a good source of gossip. So what do you have to say to me, Gillian?
My grandmother had a dream that you would come and talk to me. She has visions, you know, and can see into the future.
Great. Did she tell you any hot tips on how I'm supposed to survive this hellscape? No? Okay. Well, let's continue forward to the church then. The main cause for our arrival. The rumors that have spread through the lands of great evil. Let's start our descent into the church's dungeon. Level 1.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Oil of accuracy. Alright. The bow does come in quite handy during these early levels, just to get some good distance between you and everything that's trying to kill you. So the oil of accuracy increases a weapon's chance to hit. You know, I don't think I've encountered this before, and to be completely honest, this is the first time that I've ever attempted the Hellfire Edition. And the difference being between Hellfire Edition and Standard Edition is this has extra DLC content, more story, extra quests, and presumably extra items. This Oil of Accuracy is not something I'm familiar with and may be specific to the Hellfire Edition. Let's give it a try, see if it's a timed thing or if it's a permanent stat increase. Oh, and let us also put on our robe. I don't see any kind of timer indicating that it's temporary. We may have gotten really lucky and got ourselves a permanent stat increase right out of the gates. And there's some more. Restores 20% of an item's durability. That's really nice as well. So if our weapon starts getting low, we can repair that. So you see how the bow that I just picked up, it's 10 out of 30. This oil should repair 20% of that. Current damage 1 to 4. It's the same as the bow that we already have equipped, so I'm not going to bother with it. What I love about Diablo 1 2, it's just a classic dungeon crawler in my opinion. And you can argue that that would be more something like Baldur's Gate. But the concept is the same. Every level is a randomly generated map. You're blind to it, and you have to find your way down floor by floor. And it's just something so satisfying with obliterating these guys. These bookcases, every time you find one, search one, you'll usually get a tome for your magic. We just found Book of Fireball. And then we can right-click it to read it. And now we have permanently learned the spell Fireball. Also, as being a rogue, we start the game with a trap disarm skill. So let us... Let's start with Firebolt, and we'll use it on a few enemies. I'm not going to be big on magic usage, but there are certainly some spells that will come in a lot of hands. Almost missed that gold there. Nope. Found a cap. Might as well put that on for the extra armor. We've got another chest here. And we just leveled up. So, just like any RPG game, D&D based game, we can distribute points between strength, magic, dexterity, vitality. And these 4 basic stats will change our, our life, our mana, our overall resistance, and other stats that aren't shown here on the screen. Your speed, your accuracy, chance to hit, things of that nature. The biggest things that I'm going to focus on for the rogue is dexterity and vitality. But for magic, we can learn, and if we're lucky, we'll learn it early on. But we can learn the spell for a teleportation portal back to town. And I do believe that requires a level 20 magic. So I am going to put a little bit of points into magic right away, just so that we are capable of using that spell when the time comes. At these early levels, I am not too worried about increasing my strength or health right away. We really want to just make sure that we've got that magic boost so that we are prepared later on. You know, for those of you that heard of the Diablo games, but you haven't been able to get a hold of Diablo 1, seeing as Blizzard has removed it from their store, it is available on Galaxy of Gamers, the GOG platform. So you can purchase it for PC. They have the Hellfire Edition, the Classic Edition, and the Original Edition. And there's not a whole lot of difference between the editions and the original, but their version of it does have a bit of an HD uprender to it. Just makes things a little bit smoother, a little bit nicer, hopefully a little less buggy. We got a scroll of identify here. Now, when we get these unidentified items, we really want to identify them so that they sell for more money. So we've got the Sword of Dyslexia. Damage is 4 to 8, minus 1 to our magic. And it requires level 30 strength, so that's why we can't equip it. I'm sorry, give me just a moment. Hey, bud. Stop. Stop. You don't need to be barking. It's okay. There's nobody there. Hey. Stop. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. You're okay. Chill out. Go lay down. Go on. Sorry about that. So we just picked up a Book of Holy Bolt. This is a lightning spell. We're going to go ahead and learn that one too. And we can see that the Holy Bolt does some very nice damage, between 11 and 20. So we're going to use that. And I apologize, I actually don't think it is lightning. It might actually be light or spirit holy. So we're gonna learn that for sure. What else do we have here? Book of Firebolt. We're getting real lucky right off the bat. So now we've got Firebolt level 2, and it does an increase in our damage. I'm going to stick with the Holy Bolt for now. And if I remember correctly, when you do get to the end of the game, Diablo is specifically weak against light holy attacks. So that's a good one to get right off the bat. Fire is also really strong in this game. I let myself get hit there on accident. We're not doing so bad. We just found another short bow, but it's not identified, so it may have a magical property that'll make it a lot better than what we already have equipped. We unfortunately cannot identify it right now, though. As I was saying, each of these levels are randomly generated, so you just kind of have to wander through until you find the next staircase. I'm a bit of a completionist though, so I do prefer to explore the full level before moving forward. And that's also, I find, to be the best way to make sure you're appropriately leveled by clearing out all of the enemies on each level before proceeding. We just dropped a falchion here. And a scroll of healing, that's nice. It's over here. Scroll of search. I'm not too sure what the scroll of search does exactly. I believe that it highlights any dropped items on the ground so it's easier to find. So far, so good. Oh good, we just found a scroll of identifier. We're going to use that on that bow. We actually just found another short bow, but it doesn't have any properties. Okay, so unfortunately, the magical property of this bow is opposite of what we want. It will reduce our damage by 42%. We most definitely don't want that. Okay, so the scroll of search just highlights items on the ground on our map that we can use. Let's use another one of these. And, well, we're down about a quarter, so we'll hang on to it for now. I don't want to be using up too many items that we're really going to need later on. Also, just something very satisfying about the sounds. The sound of the bow, the death animations, it's all very crisp and clean to listen to. You can see up here we did find the staircase down, but as I said, I want to finish exploring this level first. Then we'll probably go back to town, sell some things, clear out our inventory again before moving forward. And we just leveled up again. Very nice. Some gold. Healing potion here. More gold. Open that chest. Nope. More gold. Check out what's down here. Oh, it's just a room full of gold. Very nice. We can use that for sure.
Now where would I put this?
She said that because our inventory is full.
Now where would I put this?
Let's see. What I'm gonna do now is just kind of prioritize what's worth any money. These short bows, they're honestly almost useless. You're not gonna get much money out of them. This isn't nearly as strong as what we already have equipped, but we have an unidentified property there, so it could possibly be worth a lot of money. We're gonna hang on to it. The Falcons, they can give you some okay money. I'm gonna drop this bow as well. Oops. And we're gonna grab this cape and see what it's like. Armor level 5. So again, it's not as good as what we have. We probably won't be able to fetch very much money for it, but I'm gonna hang on to it for now because it will be worth more than those bows. Here we have a shrine. These shrines are very much like a chance card. When you select a shrine, it will cause something to change. It can give you a buff. It might change something in the map. It might reveal things on the map for you. But it has a negative thing too. For instance, it could poison you. It could break one of your items. It could cast slow on you. So you really just don't know what's going to happen until you do it. Just like a chance card. So let's see. Intensity comes at the cost of wisdom. Which I believe means we just lost wisdom. No, we didn't. So, what changed? I think our mana went down. I think we used to be at 30, but I'm not too sure. It's also strange that our life is at 49. I'm not too sure what changed. They always provide you riddles like that. They're not forthcoming in what exactly changed, and oftentimes it does change your stats. So now that we've got our magic up to 20 though, I'm going to increase our dexterity up to 35. That greatly increases our chance to hit percentage. And we, of course, have no way of knowing for sure, but I do believe this dungeon is almost done. At least this level. Got a scroll of healing there. Unfortunate, explosive barrel with that one.
I can't carry anymore.
Staff of healing. That might fetch us some good money, but it also might not. I think what we have is pretty alright. We're just gonna stick with what we have. Nothing here. Now, honestly, level 1 isn't so bad. You don't have a lot to worry about. Except for exploding barrels. Sharpness. These oils are actually pretty nice. I like that a lot. And they seem to be a fairly common drop. Nothing here. There is one last area for us to go explore. And let's not forget to pick up the gold. Oh, and I actually just walked us right into a dead end. That is why I play with the map overlay up. I can remove the map. But honestly, I'm horrible with directions. I don't have a very good memory. And I would spend most of the time just lost. So I am going to play with the map up. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but honestly, after a while, you don't even notice it. You just, your eyes just kind of adjust to it. Go. Looks like there is one more room further south. Oh, and the room is trapped, so we're gonna use disarm trap on it. Of the fallen ones. Book of Fire.
Now where would I put this?
Let's drop this so we can pick that up. Oh, and we can't use it, unfortunately. Required 30 magic. Possible will give us, oh nice, a scroll of identify. We're gonna use that on cloak. Find Cloak of the Fox, armor level 3, plus 29% armor. Hit points gives you a plus 12. Pretty good, but I'm still gonna stick with our armor rank 7 robe instead. That is a good or decent find for the first level. that's it for this area. Oh, we did forget to search the bookcase. Another book of Holy Bolt. Required 24 magic. I thought that we had that.
I can't use this yet.
No, we didn't. We might spend a few more points on magic. We might go up to 25. Think about it. But for the time being, level 1 is now cleared. Grave there, nothing. So we're going to return back to town. And I gotta find... Okay, so we gotta go around this way. We're gonna return back to town, sell off the things that we don't need, and see if there's any better equipment to purchase. Get healed by the healer. Now, am I missing something then? How do we get back down? Oh, I see. Okay. I was going the wrong way. Come back in through here. Go back up to town. Overall, pretty successful, I think.
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to the springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish.
They've poisoned the water well. Okay, Pippin, not a problem. We can take care of that well business for you.
What ails you, my friend?
And that's exactly what I was going to ask you for, some nice healing. We can talk about the poison water supply, but he'll just repeat what he already said to us.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
We can ask Kane about the poison water supply.
I don't know what I can really tell you about this that will be of any help. The water that fills our wells comes from an underground spring. I have heard of a tunnel that leads to a great lake. Perhaps they are one and the same. Unfortunately, I do not know what would cause our water supply to be tainted.
We don't have anything to identify either.
Well, what can I do for you?
Let's ask the local blacksmith about what he thinks with this poison water supply.
Pippin has told you the truth. We will need fresh water badly, and soon. I've tried to clear one of the smaller wells, but it reeks of stagnant filth. It must be getting clogged at the source.
Does not sound good. You have a choice to repair your items. And if you repair your items before you sell them, you'll usually get some more money. The problem is trying to find out if it costs more to repair it than it does to sell it. Or what you'll return on sale, I should say. Let's just go ahead and repair everything that we can. We have plenty of money. That fine cloak of the fox costs 76 gold to repair. And let's see real quick how much we would get So we'd get back 100 gold for selling. Pretty good investment. So we're just gonna go ahead and sell everything that we don't need. Let's talk to the tavern owner.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun.
What can you tell us about the poison water supply?
I have always tried to keep a large supply of foodstuffs and drink in our storage cellar, but with the entire town having no source of fresh water, even our stores will soon run dry. Please, do what you can, or I don't know what we will do.
Sounds pretty dire to me. The last one we can check up on here.
Tender
is-
fellow drinking geese?
What can you tell me about the water supply, Farnham?
You drink water?
Well, he's not too concerned. The water in his alcohol is distilled anyway, so I suppose he doesn't care. Lester the farmer.
I need something done, but I couldn't impose on a perfect stranger. Perhaps after you've been here a while, I might feel more comfortable asking a favor.
Okay then. We'll check back with you after a couple more floors in the dungeon.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Adria, what can you tell me about the poisoned water supply?
The people of Tristram will die if you cannot restore fresh water to their wells. Know this. Demons are at the heart of this matter, but they remain ignorant of what they have spawned.
Interesting. Alright then. There's one more person that we can talk to here in town, and that is the barmaiden, whom I believe I just passed, so let's backtrack a little bit. There she is.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Good day, Gillian. What can you tell me about the poisoned water supply?
My grandmother is very weak, and Garda says that we cannot drink the water from the wells. Please, can you do something to help us?
We can certainly do our best. Taking another look at our inventory here. I am still not entirely sure if I want to hang on to these or not. What I am going to do is drop a pile
I can't use this yet.
on the floor over here. The outside is essentially your unofficial storage unit. You can drop as much shit as you want, and you'll have it whenever you need it. With the exception of starting a new game. Speaking of that, I'm gonna drop a quick save just in case. This game is prone to crash. And I need to take a quick break so that I can feed the dogs. It is just about their dinner time and they're gonna get pretty upset if they don't eat. So I will be right back. You guys just hang tight and then we will press forward to level 2. Thanks guys. It always has a bit of a delay with this game. I'm not too sure why. So we've dumped out our inventory and we are ready to go forward into level 2. All in all, I believe there are 40 levels. Maybe there's 50. I can't quite remember. So it's not a terribly long game, but it is, or can be, depending on the item drops you find, a really hard game. Alright, starting off level 2. As you can see, we've already got a bit of a blue tint going on. As we progress deeper and deeper into the dungeon, the ambiance is going to get darker, things are going to get more grim, enemies are going to get stronger, we're going to find new varieties. We just got another level up there, that's going to be great. And a dark passage. This is going to lead us to the poisoned water supply. Very lucky that we found that right off the bat. Let's level up first. I am going to dump a little bit more into magic so that we can learn the higher level spell. We're not going to be a primary magic user. This is... I'm going to max it at 25 or 30 just to make sure that we've got the basics. And if, for whatever reason, we encounter an area where magic would be better suited to us, we don't have to rely on up-close combat. Let's dive into the water tunnel. Very nice, he just dropped a hunter's bow. That should be an upgrade to what we've got equipped. Let's check that out. Damage is 2 to 5. And our short bow is 1 to 6. I'm actually just going to keep our short bow for now. And hopefully we can find a better hunter's bow. As we get deeper into the dungeon, our percent chance of getting better quality items increase. And you can see here we've got Devilkin and then the other one is Arbor. They're the same thing as the Fallen sprite-wise. They're just shaded different. The decal is a separate enemy. Here we've got... Oh no, we've already died. I thought that we could take him on, but we were wrong. The unique thing with Diablo, when you die, you have two options. You can reload your game. You could also try a new game. The new game system works a little bit differently than what you would initially think. Instead of starting a fresh, clean game with reset stats, new character, it actually gives you the opportunity to start a new game plus. You can restart the game with your current stats, your current level, your current XP, everything that you've got. And kind of help you power level if you're struggling a bit. For instance, if you are stuck on level 2 and you have killed every enemy and you can't make any progress on level 3, you're just too weak, you can start that new game plus and it'll respawn all of the enemies, respawn the quests, do a reroll because each time you play there's set quests that are randomly selected. So it's very useful grinding tactic because enemies never respawn. In this case, I don't think we need to do a new game. I was just being a little bit careless there. So we'll just reload our save. And we're gonna dive back into that dungeon. there's also a fair chance, we're about to find out, but I believe that because we reloaded our save, when we go down here, it's going to generate a different map for level 2 than what we saw. But maybe not. Let's see. Maybe 2. We should have cleared out level 2 before attempting the underground water, or the underground path, or the tainted water. That could have been our issue. Okay, so it's the same map generation. Let's just try clearing out this level before attempting the descent. We got a scroll of healing, some gold. Search, gold. Okay. Oh, getting hit again. Let's open this up. Oops, I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. Picked up a Staff of Inferno, not really useful to us. Oil of Accuracy. We're gonna use that. Increase our magic again. Check this back out. We got a lot of archers over there. That is exactly why being a rogue gives you the advantage. Especially early game, if you're a warrior class, you have to be up close and personal. And early levels, when you're rather weak, it can be difficult trying to get close enough to do any damage. How is our durability? Our durability is fine. And for this, we are totally fine. We'll just hang on to that. As you can see, we can just kind of take everybody out from back here. Not even worry about it. I am slightly worried about how much damage I'm taking from exploding barrels. That's alright. Ooh! This scared me a bit. Drop the club. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of those healing potions. Nothing. Up again, which is nice because it refilled our health. Okay. This is a new item, Rune of Lightning. I think that runes are new to the Hellfire edition as well. Recover partial life. Right click to use. Oh. That's a lightning trap. It does sound useful, but I don't see myself remembering to actually use it. We'll see. We'll just see. I also don't really see a point to that scroll of search. We're just not going to waste the inventory space. Okay, so there's the entrance to level 3, making some progress. One thing that does suck, your attack and your movement button are the same. So if you're, and I can't just hold down the attack button to continuously volley arrows. It is one click per arrow. And it's one click to move. So if they're in the death animation and you're just slamming the attack button, then you can accidentally just walk right up to them instead of firing anything, and it puts you in danger. That is a rather annoying bit. It's something that you have to consider when attacking large groups of enemies. I want to actually use that potion of healing. And just got a bunch of garbage. See how that guy is shining? He's a bit of a mini boss. Mob leader. We took him out pretty easy though. Not really much to write home about. Usually they drop a really nice item too. Oh, it looks like it did. We dropped a mace. Special guy, you see he has his own name, Deadeye. Okay, let's back up a bit. We got a short bow there, and a scroll of identify. So let us identify that short bow. Damage is still 1 to 4, but it knocks target back. Our current is 1 to 6. We're just gonna stick with it. Interesting room that looks like it doesn't have anything in it. That's right, we were going to look at that mace as well. So the mace does 1 to 8 damage. It's not identified. It may be worse. Scroll of Town Portal, that is excellent. That will open up a portal, of course, that takes you back to town. Okay, this room's pretty full. I'm gonna use the door technique. That forces enemies to come through one at a time, so that you don't get mobbed. We already killed the sub-boss. Easy. Oops. I didn't mean to do any of this. Okay. Oh boy. Right click to use. That's what I wanted. Another healing staff. And we leveled up again. Fantastic. Let's go with increasing our vitality, our overall health. Or bullshit like that. Keep shots when I'm not looking. Roll of healing. We got through that pretty good. Dead. There's quite a few scrolls in here too. Another town portal scroll. Scroll of identify. Let's use that scroll of identify. Raven Staff of Healing. And it gives you plus 15 to your mana. That would be fantastic if we were a sorcerer, but we are not. Alright. Looks like we've almost cleared out the second level. Quite possibly, anyway. Let's check out what's up here. What dropped? A hunter's bow.
Now where would I put this?
Good question. Let's drop this useless club. We won't even be able to sell it for very much. And... Hey buddy. It's okay. Sorry about that. Damage is 2 to 5. And ours is 1 to 6. I think we're still just gonna stick with what we have for now. now I'm gonna make my way back towards the entrance to the polluted water. Oh, we got a missed chest here. Easy gold. Oh, we didn't go in through there either. Crimson and Azure become as the sun. So what that did, you'll notice all of my potions turned yellow. It changed all of my health potions and mana potions into rejuvenation potions. Rejuvenation potions, of course, recover both life and mana. That's a really nice little gift that the game gave us there. We've got another scroll of Identify. We're going to use that on the staff. And why am I getting deja vu here? Did I just waste it? Did I already use a scroll of Identify? I probably did. Rookie mistake, I'm sorry. Oh. Oh well. Outside, it does look like there's one more area down in the south here that we can still explore. Okay. Dramaturgic Shrine. What was once opened now is closed. I really don't know what that did. Not a clue. Oh, we do have an unlocked chest. There we go. Okay, before pushing forward, we are pretty full on inventory, so let's do a Scroll of Town portal. We'll sell off our things, and then we will proceed into the more difficult area.
Well, what can I do for you?
Very good. We need to sell these to Adria. Still don't know how to beat the firebolt. It does require 30 magic though. I'm not too sure we're ever gonna actually get that high, but maybe. We'll just hang on to it, just in case. That's quite interesting. You notice here that now we've got this strange growth coming out of the land. I do believe that is unique to the Hellfire edition. Part of some kind of DLC that I've never played before, so it's quite exciting.
Oh, such a trouble I have. Well, maybe... No, I couldn't impose on you, what with all the other troubles. Maybe after you've cleansed the church of some of those creatures, you could come back and spare a little time to help a poor farmer?
We still haven't unlocked his quest. We'll try him again after we clear out the water and cleanse the water supply.
I I sense a soul in search of answers.
We're definitely selling the staff. We can sell off a few scrolls. We don't need that many. Okay, that should do us. There we go. Healing, healing. We'll go right in. Clear out anybody attempting the entrance. And drop a save. Looks like the coast is clear. Let's check out that bow. Again, just 2 to 5 damage. Not interested. I want to try and stay back as much as we can. We saw earlier that there was that Moon Clan. First time we died here, and he's a bad motherfucker. I really don't want to mess with him. He's best fought at a distance. If I let him up close, he's gonna mess with us. Got him down before he could grab us. Pretty good. Probably gonna be more while we're up here. But you know, we're higher level now, we're a little bit better prepared, ready to take them on. As long as it's one at a time. Surge. We got a cap, but it's not identified. So another downside, you cannot wear caps unless they are identified. Anyway. He hit hard. But he only got one hit on us, so we should be alright. Now, looks like the way to progress might actually be to the northeast there, so let's go southwest. Oh boy. Do not like these guys. They're strong. We're gonna need a stronger bow soon. Nice, we leveled up. Oop. Need that. Every level is super important in the beginning. Honestly, through the whole game. Got him though. Speaking of, now we have an important decision to make. Should we go towards dexterity or vitality? I think we're a little squishy right now, honestly. Try and buff that up a little bit. Alright. So, as you saw, we just cleared out the water. And it is now safe to drink again. Let's go back and talk to Pippin. I'm sure he will be thrilled. Not to mention we have quite a few items we should go and what's the word for it? Identify. Ken can identify them for us. And I don't want to use up another Scroll of Town portal since we have not found the tome yet. It allows us to cast it whenever we want. So we're going to take the long way. Go. You know, I don't remember moving this fast in the original edition either. I think this overworld sprint is unique to Hellfire.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Welcome. Okay, so we've got the Cap of Balance, fast hit recovery. Not really that cool. Level 3 Cape. Cape of Vitality, +5 to Vitality. Would be really nice if the armor rating was higher. And Short Bow. Current is 1 to 4. Let's identify it. Adds 1 point to damage. Not really all that great. We really just got a pile of shit.
Well, what can I do for you?
At the very least, we did get some good money for it. Compare what we are wearing. Is there anything else that we have? Pound portal scroll. Let's talk to Pippin, turn in this quest.
What's that you say? The mere presence of the demons has caused the water to become tainted? Oh, truly a great evil lurks beneath our town. But your perseverance and courage gives us hope. Please, take this ring. Perhaps it will aid you in the destruction of such vile creatures.
Excellent. So we got this ring, Ring of Truth. Let's see what it does. Not identified. Let's go over to our buddy Kane here.
Hello, my friend.
Kane, I need
Stay
you
a
to
while and
identify this
listen.
for us. The Ring of Truth, it's indestructible. Unique item. That doesn't really tell us very much, does it? There we go. So it increases our hit points by 10. And we take 1 less damage from enemies. And resist all of 10% for elemental attacks and physical attacks. That is great. We're going to definitely equip that. Let's pick up that scroll of healing. Might as well. Well, let's go talk to Kane again, too, and get our heals.
What ails you, my friend?
Alright, now we're ready to go on to level 3. And most importantly, before we go down there, we need to drop another save. Okay. Shitload of damage from those exploding barrels. But otherwise, we're okay. But he dropped a skull cap, and it is a lot better than what we already have. So goodbye. I thought one of them dropped gold. I was wrong. Maybe I already picked it up. So far, this level's not looking so bad. More of the same enemies that we're already familiar with. Not taking very much damage. Doing just fine. Telling her to walk towards me instead of attacking. I really hate that. When we dropped the cape, and it's nowhere near as good as what we've got. Not so bad. We got some more guys coming up on us. Too difficult. Alright. Yeah, not a problem at all. Dropped another skull cap. Same as what we've got equipped, but it does have some more durability. Continuing southward. Looks like this is, yep, this is the entrance to level 4. So we did find the next level. We're, again, not going to go down there yet, though. Let's continue exploring level 3. And I'm running a little low on health. I'm just gonna heal. Cut through like butter. Book of Lightning Wall. That's pretty cool. Can't learn it though. Scroll of phasing. What does that do? No idea. Maybe it's teleportation? Not too sure. I'm not a big scroll user, so might as well just use it now where we're safe. Yeah, it's a teleportation thing. Some skeletons that come into play. Not a big deal. Doing okay. I'm gonna pour some more into our dexterity. Increases our percentage hit chance. Ooh, we found something in there too. Let's back it up. Force them to come through the door one at a time. There you are. Alright, easy. And pick up all this gold. Hell yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
Funnel them through one at a time. Easy. Alright then.
I can't
Axe
carry
there.
anymore.
Can't carry it. Skull cap's worthless. And honestly, that was pretty dumb. This is worthless. Let's push forward. Oh, there's some kind of staff here. Just regular, it doesn't have any properties. And I am going to just step 1 foot into the next level and back up. Reason being, when you hit a new floor, that can sometimes trigger quests back in the village. So if we do have an optional quest that's going to trigger in the next floor, I want to be able to know about it before going down there instead of having to make another trip. not something that you want to get cornered with. Take him out soon. Yes. Okay. And he dropped quilted armor. Can't carry. Let's drop the cap. Cape is pretty useless. Let's grab this one. Armor level 8. Fantastic. Let's see if we have a scroll of identify. Of course we do not. But this will likely be our newest armor set. Okay, let's try this room out again. One or two straggler skeletons. Oh, looks like we've got 2 mini bosses here. Let's move around this corner. Oh man, he hits hard. Rot damage. Got him though. No resistances, some magic immunities. Got him. He did drop a special property short bow. So let's drop a couple things. Look at it. I think we'll be better off with the scimitar. Another short bow. This is a pretty significant boss level. I think we took on 3 of them. Well, not a full boss, obviously. Like a squadron leader. Still. Took a search. Now, I wouldn't mind learning search. Use it as much as I want. Book of Town Portal. This is what we've been wanting and needing. Reading that immediately. There it is. Oh, I do apologize for the late response. Welcome, Arian Elvin. She doesn't really run out of arrows because magic quiver, I'm assuming. Welcome to my stream. My name is Fishy Cows, and we're playing Diablo Hellfire Edition. it's just an old game, and things like limited numbers of arrows just wasn't something the developers thought of. We're gonna continue searching through this level here. I think it's about wrapped up though. Now there's nothing else here, so we're going to backtrack a bit. And of course I'm on the wrong side, so I'm gonna go. Oh, you know what? I already forgot. We've got the town portal passed, so we're not gonna need to walk the long way. Let's just find the staircase to the next level again, go back to town, sell off some things. Maybe we'll be able to find a higher level bow from the blacksmith. And I'm very excited to be able to research the new armor that we picked up. That'll go nicely. Okay, so let's cast our town. And
Hello, my
not
friend.
Pippin,
Stay
sorry.
a while and listen.
Town Elder. Kane. So it is a strong cloak, armor level 3. Don't really care, but it should sell for very nicely. The quilted armor, this is the one we're excited about. So let's see what we have with it. Plus 40% light radius. That's going to help us see better in the dark. Not my ideal bonus effect, but it is still better than nothing. Let's pick that. And we'll sell things off to Griswold.
Well, what can I do for you?
We do have quite a bit of money now. Let's see if he finally has anything we can afford. And better yet, a bow that is better than what we have. Honestly, he does not, but let's check the premium items. Bow of Plenty has a high durability. 1 to 6 for damage. But we can't afford it. Oh, no, we can afford it. We just do not have high enough strength, which... not a big problem. We can put a little bit of points into strength when we level up again. Hope has Bow of the Mind. We can't afford this one, but it is nice. Plus 14% resistance to all elements. Plus 7 to our magic. Pretty good. But Lass doesn't look like he has anything that I am prepared to buy right now. So we're just gonna have to move on. I do want to talk to the other town
Master,
members, though,
I have a strange
and this is
experience to
why.
relate. I know that you have a great knowledge of those monstrosities that inhabit the labyrinth, and this is something that I cannot understand for the very life of me. I was awakened during the night by a scraping sound just outside of my town. When I looked out from my bedroom, I saw the shapes of small, demon-like creatures in the inn yard. After a short time, they ran off, but not before stealing the sign to my inn. I don't know why the demons would steal my sign, but leave my family in peace. 'Tis strange, no?
So it seems like the tavern got its overhead sign stolen by the demons. So we're gonna have to get that back for our buddy here. And that is why I stepped onto the 4th floor before coming here, because that triggered this quest.
What ails you, my friend?
Okay. Now we're gonna go talk to Adria and see if we can get our magic replenished. Oh, let's also talk to the farmer up here. Maybe he likes us now.
Oh, such a trouble I have. Well, maybe... No, I couldn't impose on you, what with all the other troubles. Maybe after you've cleansed the church of some of those creatures, you could come back and spare a little time to help a poor farmer?
So he's still not ready for us. That's alright.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Unfortunately, she does not recharge her mana. I thought she did. That kinda sucks. Sell this book. We don't need a scroll anymore. Definitely don't want these scrolls as searches. That's everything. Alright. Well, let's go back and get prepared to enter level 4. And I'm gonna drop another save. Let's go. I'm getting really nervous that we replaced our bow yet and found a better bow yet. We're still working with the same bow we started the game with. Got the zoomies, dang. The only good bow that we found, we weren't strong enough to even wield it or purchase it. Oh dang, he killed me quick. I thought I still had at least one more hit in me. But that's okay, that's why we saved. The new level feels like a huge difficulty spike to me. Oh. Alright. I do apologize. I have to step away for just a moment. I will be right back though. Take this time to use the restroom, refill your drinks, and I'll be right back.